Yo, what's good? So if you're choosing a plant-based diet, soy is going to be one of your most important sources of protein. So today, I'm going to teach you how to make homemade tofu. Let's get it! Let's go through what you need to make this tofu. First up, soybean. You're going to have to soak it in water overnight, even 2 nights at colder climates. Then you're going to need distilled malt vinegar. I find that Bats works best for me, and it's pretty convenient. You can get it in little. You're going to need some water. You're gonna need a food blender, you're gonna need a wok, you're gonna need a tofu press, and then you're gonna need some gauze, a sieve, and a colander. Let's get it! First off, you gotta rinse off beans, rinse off all the water that's used to soak it, and replace it with some fresh water. With the soybean rinsed off, we're gonna start making some soy milk. Alright, so with every scoop of soybean, we're gonna add 3 scoops of water. So depending on the size of your food blender, 2 scoops of beans, 6 scoops of water. 3 scoops of bean, 9 scoops of water. So this is what it roughly looks like. It doesn't need to be super precise, but it's very important to get it into a super smooth consistency. Let's go. So this is what it should look like. It's a little bit foamy, that's okay, but check out the consistency. It's super smooth with no solids in it. Next is the filtration process. So this is the residue you get from the filtration process. This is what people make vegan pork floss with. Bake this in the oven, fry it in the wok, season it, and then put it in the oven to get all the moisture out again. You can add this to your rice, your porridge, or any kind of dish you want. It tastes amazing. After the tiring process, it's time to turn the heat up and start boiling. Remember to keep stirring to make sure nothing sticks to the wok and nothing gets burnt. So I've been boiling and stirring for 20 minutes now. As you can see, there's a lot of heat and steam being generated. And also you can see it starting to bubble as if we're boiling water. So once it reaches this state, we're gonna leave it boiling for another few minutes. Obviously now it's very crucial to keep stirring so that nothing burns and nothing sticks to the side of the wok. After the soy meal reaches its boiling point, let it boil for another 5 to 7 minutes before turning the heat off and letting it cool down for a couple of minutes. The ideal temperature would be around 70 to 80 degrees. Then add around 200 milliliters of hot water and add in our distilled malt vinegar. Make sure you stir the solution really well. Get everything all mixed in together. That's when you know it's about the right amount of vinegar. Time to get the tofu pudding into the tofu presser to make some tofu! "30 minutes later, it's done!" Ta-da! A big shout out to all my patrons that have been showing support for the past few months. You're the biggest motivation for me to create all this content and helping me help all these other people. Let me thank Marcia Wong, Ify, Lucia, Margaret Wen, Sin Mei, Candice Lee, Kiki, Lydia Han, Mike, Wang Tai Leung, Cave Chan, Mandy Lui, Ming Lee, and W Tinto. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you guys really, really soon.